that sounds good. Oh yeah, what you're about to hear is powered by the men of the square table, who want you to know that the garage fridge is for beer only. Duh. Miller Lite. Good call.
Thursday night, it's Blotto in the Grotto, Adam's Halloween party from the Playboy Mansion with 3-6 Mafia, Playboy TV's Jesse Jane.
Make love to me, Adam Carolla.
Hugh Hefner, Hugh's girlfriends Holly and Kendra, the deaf frat guy.
Women want a half hour of solid jackhammering.
Adult film star Tara Patrick and Jimmy Kimmel. But don't worry if you're going to miss the party. We'll replay the whole thing Friday morning. Here's Adam on the Adam Carolla Show.
Well, I'm up on my feet because Captain Blowhard is coming to the studio. Let's say hi to the man.
Blowhard!
Don't kid yourself. It's Captain Blowhard.
Did someone call my name? Holy Toledo, is that evil Michigan of the Blowhard?
Is it time for Captain Blowhard? You bet it is.
Yeah, that's right. Hey, what this isn't going to be, kids. Hey, first break it down. Grab a knee. Let's go. Helmet's not a chair. Let's go, gentlemen. I use that term loosely. Ladies, gather around. Get a hand and let's go right now. Tell you what this isn't. It's not Leisure World, okay? So, not running a daisy camp over here, you powder puffs. Let's get started. Garrett?
Hey, how's it going?
Garrett?
Yeah.
What do you want to do with your life? What's going on?
Hey, I'm going to have a kid in about a month and a half.
Okay. It's a blowhardy move right there. That's just affirmative that really means nothing. Okay. And then when you confuse them, you get angry. Continue. How about today? How about we do this today?
Do this today, have the kid today, huh?
How about we do what we're going to talk about tomorrow today, okay? Let's go right now. All right?
Yeah, what's up?
All right. You want to have a kid?
Yeah.
When's the kid coming?
Kid's coming November 25th.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'd love to tell the kid that he's just going to enter a world where everything is wrapped in bubble wrap and sprinkled with pixie dust, but I'd be lying to him. And I'm not going to do it, not to you, not to myself, not to anybody. I got to say this. I got to be straightforward with you, Garrett. I'm not your nanny. I'm not your guidance counselor. Not your father, not your nanny, not your pappy, not your granddaddy, not your nana or your papa, as the Jews would say, although I don't know any. Not your wet nurse, your priest, not a baseball stadium organist or your OGBYN. I'm not your personal shopper. Not a fertility expert. Not your butcher, your baker, or your candlestick maker. I'm just a guy who tells the truth. If you can't handle it, I suggest you get out of the deep end of the pool, my friend. Sorry. Look, if you called in and thought I was going to be your best buddy and just fill your head filled with wonderful lies, you come to the wrong place, Craig.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Not much.
I suggest you take a long, hard look in the mirror, my friend.
Why is that?
I'll tell you why, buddy.
I'm sorry.
I'll tell you why. I'm not your girlfriend. I'm not your home ec teacher. Not your wet nurse. Not your Nana from Philadelphia who makes you fresh-baked gingerbread cookies. No, I'm your best friend, or I can be your worst enemy. I'll let you decide.
Awesome.
It's up to you, Craig. That's up to you. Do you understand? That's up to you. Blowhardy guys make a lot of stuff up to you. You can get A in my class, or you can get an F. That's up to you. We can do this the easy way, or we'll do it the hard way. Either way you want to do it. I'll take the A, and I'll take the easy way.
Yeah, the easy way.
So what do you want to do, Craig? Ball's in your court, bucko.
Well, I kind of want to get my band signed somehow.
You want what?
To get my band signed.
You got a band?
Yeah, I have a band.
What do you play? Country or bluegrass? What kind of music?
Death metal.
Death metal. I'll see you in hell.
Oh.
Listen to me. Listen, this is a pipe dream, my friend. Do you have a family?
No, I don't.
Do you have kids?
Nope.
So you're on your own?
Yeah.
And you got a band. What's the name of the band?
Cities Burn Away.
Cities Burn Away?
Yes, it is.
I'd like to tell you that was a fantastic name for a death metal band, but I'd be lying to you, and I won't do it. All right? I can't, I won't, and I shan't. What's the name of your album? I'll give it a plug.
Well, The one we got out right now is called...
That's enough. I got to move forward. Look, I'm not a record rep. I'm not a talent agent. I don't sign bands. I don't organize tour dates. I'm not a roadie. I don't tune banjos on tour. I don't find guitar picks. I don't make travel arrangements. I just tell it how it is. And if you can't handle it, quite frankly, well, then you better go to another taco stand, because I'm not selling. Jeff?
Yes, sir.
What's going on?
Thinking about moving down south and buying some property.
Well, it's your funeral, buddy. I can tell you that was a good idea, except for one problem. I'm not in the business of lying. I can't, I shan't, I won't, and I can't. I just tell it how it is. A lot of guys don't have the guts to tell it how it is. And I understand it's not a popularity contest, and I'm not going to win any popularity contest for telling it how it is. But I can't help it. That's what I do. Hey, if you want to call some of your buddies you used to play powder puff football with and have them blow a little sunshine up you, well, that's your prerogative. But I can't do that. You understand? I'm not your nanny. I'm not your guidance counselor. Not your wet nurse. Not a stenographer. I'm not an auctioneer. I don't manufacture grandfather clocks. Not a zookeeper. Not a physics professor. Not a gossip columnist. Not a roadie. I think I already discussed that. Not a Pepsi truck driver. I don't run a petting zoo. I'm not a crossing guard at a school. Not an orthodontist. Not a Latino mayoral candidate. Not a medical office assistant. I don't work in a doctor's world. I'm just a guy who tells the truth, Jeff, and if you can't handle it, well, I suggest you pack up your Scooby-Doo lunch pail and you keep walking. All right, ladies? Wow. It's not a blowhard move. When you don't have anything to say, you take a pause and you go, wow. Whenever you hear a pause and a guy go, wow, that means I don't have anything to say. But I don't want to admit that, so I'll take a pause and go, wow. Overwhelmed by my own words. Joe?
Hey, Captain Blowhard, how you doing?
You know what the date is today, my friend?
I bet you're going to tell me.
What is it, the 21st? 22nd? 22nd? 23rd? What is it, the 23rd?
Yes,
What are
sir.
we in October?
Yep.
What month? October 23rd, 1979. I buried my family. Never forget that day. Yeah, and they were still alive.
Yeah.
What's up, Joe? What can I do you for?
I was hoping you could give me
Hey,
some
listen, I'd
advice
love
on
to
this.
just sit here and kick around the old conversational hacky sack, but that's not what I do. I tell the truth. A lot of people can't handle it. That's their problem.
Well, I wanted to be a famous radio DJ like Adam Carolla.
Yeah, like to tell you it was an easy road, but I'd be lying to you. Look, I'm not a drug dealer. The only thing I deal is the truth, my friend. And I got to tell you, it is there's a less than zero chance you're ever going to do what the Ace Man does. Little less than zero. 0.377 less than zero, technically. I don't want to bore you with the statistics, but, Joe, I'd be lying to you if I told you you had a snowball's chance in hell of ever doing what the Ace Man does. All right? You listening up?
I am, Captain.
You listening good? Because I'm only going to say this once.
I am, Captain.
I'm only going to say this next thing once. You listening?
Yeah.
I'm only going to say this once. You understand?
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Because I tell it like it is. Hey, you know what time it is, Joe?
What time is it,
Gut
Captain?
check time. You have the intestinal fortitude to go on with this phone call?
Maybe.
I didn't think you did. Ken.
Yeah.
What's up? I like when a guy cracks himself up a little bit, too. For no reason. What's up?
Oh, not much.
Yeah.
Just want to be a porn director.
What can I do you for? Porn director. It's a lofty goal. You sit around, high as a kite, on coke, and try to avoid flying semen. That's quite a profession. Sure, your dead grandpa would be proud of you. Do your folks know what you want to do?
My mom does.
Mm-hmm. I'm not in the business of telling people what to do. You know, I'm not your guidance counselor, not your wet nurse, not your priest, not your accountant, not your computer repairman, not your chemical engineer. That's your gender reassignment surgeon or your baseball stadium organist, your librarian, your secretary, your teacher, your short order cook, your fantasy football opponent, your OBGYN, your AA sponsor, your sous chef, your reptile expert, your hot dog vendor, or your carpet cleaner. I'm not your personal shopper. Although for the right price, we could probably get something together. I'm not any of those things. I'm just a nameless, faceless stranger who deals in the truth. Can you handle it?
Yeah, I can handle it.
Okay. What genre of porn do you want to direct?
All kinds.
I like pirate. I'd be lying to you if I told you I didn't like pirate porn. Oh, I could sit around and tell you I didn't pop that epic pirate porn Jesse Jane gave me last week into the VCR and spanked the bejesus out of myself to it, but I'd be lying to you. I'm not going to do it. Not the business of lying. Won't, can't, and shan't. Shouldn't, and shoulda. Ken?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You married, man?
Not anymore.
Mm-hmm. You got divorced, huh?
Yep.
She left all that. Unbelievable. Yeah. All right, Ken, I don't think this is a good plan. My suggestion, you get a job and you fight to keep it. You know why? Because your last easy day was yesterday. Oh, look, that seems like enough. Let's all break it down. Let's get a hand in. Helmet's not a chair, gentlemen. What I need everyone to do is focus, because it is gut check time. Actually, every time this morning is gut check time. All right? So I suggest you quit playing the grab ass and start focusing. All right? Because this is not Leisure World.
It's the Blowhard, the evil windbag.
Listen, I'll tell you and anyone else who asks, that was Captain Blowhard.
Thank you. Well, let's see. What do we got coming up? Some news, some sports, tea.
Yes, in the news, a very disturbing story out of Washington. A man is sentenced for having sex with a 4-year-old dog. I'll tell you more about that. And also, perhaps equally disturbing, Jessica Simpson explains why her dad is always saying creepy stuff about her boobs.
Oh, I'm sure this is going to explain it all. I'm sure it'll all be perfectly crystal clear when we're done with this. We'll take a quick break. There's nothing creepier than a 40-something-year-old guy who has the bleach streak in his hair, and he's talking about his daughter like, oh, and but she turned 14, she got those D cups, and no one could ignore those. What the?
Shades of blowhardism.
Yeah, but creepy Florida ex-preacher blowhardism. All right, we'll take a quick break. We'll be right back after this.